Well, hello there, my vibrant friends. Tell me honestly now, do you ever miss that spring in your step from years ago? What if I told you we could blend some of that youthful energy into our days? Today, I'm sharing 5 magical elixirs, simple smoothies packed with superfoods that'll have you feeling spry, sharp, and full of life. Now, who's ready to dust off that blender? Now, I can practically hear some of you thinking, oh, Martha, smoothies are just fruit mush for gym rats. But here's the beautiful truth. These aren't just any smoothies. These are specially crafted recipes that deliver powerful nutrients in the gentlest, most delicious way possible for our wise bodies. Did you know? Researchers at Harvard found seniors who drink nutrient-packed smoothies regularly have better digestion, stronger immunity, and even improved memory recall. That's right. We're not just making drinks here, we're mixing up liquid vitality. So grab your favorite glass, stemware or jelly jar, I won't judge, and let's create some delicious medicine together. 1. The Golden Sunshine Elixir. Our first recipe is what I call my liquid sunshine, a golden-hued wonder that's been my secret weapon against creaky mornings ever since my knees started singing their little symphony. Here's how we'll make it. Take 1 ripe banana, the spottier the better, that's when they're sweetest, and pair it with a cup of creamy almond milk. Now here's where the magic happens. Add half a teaspoon of vibrant turmeric powder, just a pinch of black pepper to help your body absorb all that goodness, and if you're feeling fancy, a teaspoon of honey for comfort. My bridge club friend Bernice swears this is why she could finally put away her walking cane last winter. And science backs her up. Studies show turmeric reduces joint inflammation as effectively as some over-the-counter remedies. 2. The Berry Bright Mind Booster. Next up is what I lovingly call my brain tonic, a berry-packed potion that keeps my memory as sharp as my sewing needles. Let me walk you through it. Start with a generous cup of mixed berries. I like blueberries and strawberries when they're in season. Add half a cup of Greek yogurt for that creamy texture and gut-friendly probiotics. Now here's my sneaky trick. Toss in a handful of fresh spinach leaves. Before you protest, I promise you won't taste a single leaf. Finish with a tablespoon of flax seeds for those precious omega-3s. Ever since I started drinking this regularly, I've stopped misplacing my reading glasses. Well, most days anyway. Research shows the antioxidants in these berries can slow cognitive decline by nearly 2.5 years. Now that's what I call smart sipping. 3. The Evergreen Energy Reviver. When afternoon fatigue hits and that armchair starts calling your name, this emerald green powerhouse is what keeps me tending to my rose bushes instead of napping. Here's my recipe. Take a hearty cup of fresh kale, give the leaves a little massage first to soften them up. Add a cup of sweet pineapple chunks. The frozen ones work beautifully here. Now for the secret ingredient, a thumb-sized piece of fresh ginger. Don't be shy about it. Finally, a tablespoon of chia seeds that'll keep you feeling full right through to supper. My neighbor George calls this my fountain of youth potion. At 82, he still wins our weekly bowling league. Scientists say the ginger in this recipe can reduce muscle pain by a quarter, perfect after a day in the garden. 4. The Cozy Bone Builder. Now, this next recipe tastes so indulgent. You'll hardly believe it's strengthening your bones with every sip. Let me share how I make it. Start with a cup of warm almond milk. Heat it gently on the stove first, if you like. Blend in 2 plump dried figs. Nature's candy, packed with more calcium than a glass of milk. Add a generous spoonful of almond butter for richness and just a whisper of cinnamon to tie it all together. My dear friend Mabel's doctor was amazed when her bone density improved after 6 months of this nightly dessert. Turns out over half of us seniors aren't getting enough calcium. Let's change that one delicious sip at a time. 5. The Heart's Ease Ruby Tonic. Our final recipe is as beautiful as it is beneficial, a ruby red nectar that keeps your heart humming happily. Here's my method. Take half a roasted beet. Don't worry, cooking mellows their earthy flavor. Combine it with a handful of mixed berries for sweetness and a good squeeze of lemon to brighten everything up. For extra staying power, I like to add a teaspoon of hemp seeds. They're tiny but mighty. This one might leave your lips a little pink. My granddaughter calls it my fancy lady lipstick smoothie. But more importantly, research shows the nitrates in beets can lower blood pressure in just a month of regular enjoyment. There you have it, my dear friends. 5 simple, splendid recipes to help us all feel more vibrant every single day. Remember what my dear mother used to say, we're not getting older, we're getting better, especially when we fuel our wise bodies with these delicious elixirs. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these recipes made your mouth water? Do you have a favorite family tonic you've sworn by for years? Tap that like button if you enjoyed our time together today, and subscribe for more ways to celebrate our golden years with gusto.